Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge. We are back today with a very exciting video in regards to the unlock of Apocalypse. As you can see here now with his Saga officially being live for us to access. To be honest, I'm not sure if we can access the heroic mode yet, but in today's video, we're going to be going through each node for the hard mode. We haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to do this live here right now, see how it is overall. Most of my characters are gear tier level 16 as well as level 85. Let's get right into it, guys. So node 7, node 8, they're the big ones that we want to aim for because each of them respectively having the 600k T2 level 4 ions that we fully need to take advantage. Let's get right to it, guys. So Darkhold team, we don't have a choice here, so we're just going to be slotted in here to use the preset Darkhold. I'm going to just arrange this to how I typically have my order. And as you can see here, I think the heavy importance is making sure that Morgan Le Fay is going to have the ISO 8 striker, so that way she's getting duplicate attacks. And they're all gear tier level 16, 85, so they should be more than enough, because with this basic requirement here being 15, I think a lot of folks will have access to this. So yeah, exciting. I always love just kind of going through newer nodes in general. So I'll definitely see if I need to break this video up into different parts. But I mean, for the meantime, let's see how long it takes for us to actually get through all the nodes. And then I'm going to post this on YouTube as well for you guys to reference. So let's take a look here. I'm going to activate the ultimate Morgan Le Fay. We always got to take advantage of her ISO 8 striker just to get the duplicate attacks. I want to take out some of the heavy healers here. That's why I'm aiming for Moondragon, Falavel. They can cleanse and just getting them out of the picture, because especially with them having the synergy with the Infinity Watcher, and we know we gotta watch out for Hela as well. So that's why I bided my time using Agatha Harkness's ultimate there just to slow them down. We also need to be wary of Zombie Iron Man. We don't play against them too often, so there you go. You have the cleanse there from Falavel, but you know, again, Moondragon's almost taken down. We just don't want her to give them the heal. That's why I'm targeting her, and she's generally pretty squishy as well. Adding the vulnerability there, looking pretty good. And you know what? Lady Deathstrike's almost down. Let's see if we can actually take her down. Nope. But we have Morgan Le Fay's special there, being able to strip through, finishing off Lady Deathstrike as well. Now we got the healer out of the way. So we still have Wong to deal with his tankiness, Emma Frost with her cleanse, but another target that we have to be watching for is Zombie Iron Man. So let's go ahead. Let's finish off Hela. That way we can actually take down Iron Man. He has a very powerful ultimate ability, and we do not want to be victim to that. You can see, thankfully, a lot of great abilities thanks to Doctor Strange Heartless being able to strip away and take these guys down. I also wonder if this is going to be similarly treated the same as kind of the Dark Dimension, where the cooldowns do carry forward. So we have to be wary of that as well. Maybe down to the last wave when it's like the last 4 or 5 characters. It's something we need to watch out for, just in case the abilities do carry over. I'm not sure, to be honest. We're just a little bit newer right now with this setting. So I'm aiming for Madeline Pryor specifically because she has some really powerful abilities. Even though we're higher than them, this is the attack order that I would be doing probably in heroic mode as well. So that's why we gotta practice what we preach. Okay, she's down, and then we got some additional reinforcements here with Sabretooth, Strife combination. But again, these guys aren't really damage dealers, so I'm not really concerned about them. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, with Strife having the benefit of being the main taunt there. So let's go ahead. I'm going to aim for Falavel now. I don't really mind if Adam Warlock does stay put for a little bit. He's got some good supportive abilities, but honestly, he doesn't do a lot of damage, so I'm going to leave him alone. And we did take down the majority of the other guys as well, with them being part of that Infinity Watch, like Moondragon and earlier. Okay, let's take her down. Okay, and then I do not like Mystique, because she can be very powerful depending, her ultimate and being able to use our own allies against us. So I'm going to take her down just to get them out of the way. Greg's been been here for a ride way too long, so let's finish him off. So yeah, overall, so far so good, guys. I mean, definitely a big wave that we're dealing with, but not too bad. Again, aiming for the damage dealers, guys. I'm okay with leaving Strife there. He's frustrating in the sense that he can taunt, but I mean, honestly, doesn't do a lot of damage. So we're going to leave him alone, even though he does have the mind control. Okay, and then this is kind of what I expected. I expected the next wave here to be a combination. We're seeing this cluster, right? Good thing we got rid of Greg too, but we also see that there's another Zombie Iron Man. He won't be able to res. We also need to watch out for Emma Frost because she's got a cleanse. So I was hoping to slow her down, which worked right there. And then now we're going to resume our damage here, trying to get her out of the way before the cleanse does happen. And then in the meantime, try to spread out your attacks so that way you're adding some vulnerability to everyone across the board. This is the last wave too, so we also need to be mindful of the abilities that we're using. Finishing off enemies, and I think down to the last 4 or 5 is when we probably want to start saving. Morgan Le Fay's ultimate is a pretty low cooldown, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use it. I don't mind if I have to recharge it up a little bit, just because it's strong enough that it can come back. And then we also have, yeah, the damage and side attacks there. I am going to save Agatha Harkness's ultimate though, because it's too long of a cooldown for us, you know, to take our time with. And thankfully, we have Wong also soaking up damage. So yeah, Zombie Iron Man, he won't get his turn in terms of using his ultimate too soon. So that's why we can leave him for a little bit there, just spreading out our damage here. And then we know that Adam Warlock also has a revive coming, so he's going to be having a chance to survive the attacks anyways. Go ahead. Maybe Mr. Sinister has a heal for us too. If he does, gives us more turns to kind of build up our energy, which is huge. But yeah, overall, guys, take your time with it. Wasn't expecting him to use the ultimate already, so that's just going to increase the number of attacks here. That's okay. They're not Wong's not a damage dealer anyways, but he is going to soak up damage on behalf of... Yeah, this is kind of what I was trying to avoid, but yeah, you can see how devastating he is. So now we are going to have to build up our HP a little bit, but might be okay because of the fact that... Oh, beautiful. I'll just use Scarlet Witch's special there just to heal everybody up. Yeah, that's kind of what you need to avoid, guys. So make sure that's why it's great to have your abilities ready to go, because even if things like that happen, we can patch ourselves up with Scarlet Witch. And again, now more with Adam Warlock not doing too much, our Darkhold's in a great spot. Yeah, so even having a higher level team, and that still took quite a bit of time, guys, because these nodes are going to be long. So yeah, this is going to be probably a longer video, just because I'm going to see if I can go through all of it, and as well as cut out any of the footage that's not used. But otherwise, like, yeah, this is going to be some strong playthroughs here. Next up, we have the Unlimited X-Men. Here we go. Yeah, so I had to restart a couple times, but man, this guy's this node 2 is definitely nothing that we can slump over. This is actually a pretty difficult node. It starts off very strong, and there really isn't much we can do because they put a lot of negative conditions on us right from the get-go. So honestly speaking, I would try to, you know, flip as soon as you can, so that way we can get some speed up on our team. But you watch, Spider Weaver is gonna throw her ultimate as well. They seem to like this preference. Beautiful. They seem to like this preference on hitting my Sunfire as well, who's weaker, right? But finally, we get a chance, guys. This is the ultimate goal. We really do want to be able to use the special here for Rogue and canceling and shutting down Spider Weaver. That's honestly the goal right there. Okay, so that gives us now a huge opportunity potentially to win this because of Spider Weaver being shut down. Unfortunately, we can't do much with the misses there, so I'm gonna just, yeah, I'm gonna taunt. I'm gonna soak away damage. That's all we can really do. Once the charges go down though, we got Sunfire ready to go. So this is kind of what I was hoping for. Activate the ultimate on Squirrel Girl. And you can tell these guys aren't that strong. It's just that they had such a heavy cluster of burst and damage hitting us in the beginning, and that's kind of what you need to wait for. This was my 3rd attempt after backing out 2 times because they were just wiping the floor with me. Now that we have Spider Weaver down, we can actually use the special here. Activate the ability block on Squirrel Girl. Got the passive attacks from Gambit, finishing off enemies, so we don't even need to aim for anybody weak. He's going to be doing his thing. We got to watch out for Titania as well. She's got some great abilities, and it's going to be the first time in the game where I believe we're up against her, which means she's an X Factor. Perfect. Now, this is exactly what I want. Now that we have all the abilities ready to go, activating the special ultimate combination of Sunfire, doing the double burst with his ultimate ability, absolutely beautiful damage. We are up against now in this last wave though, Castro. So yeah, just something to be mindful of. There you see Titania using her ability block. Thankfully that we have a very, very strong team. Again, we're a little bit higher than what we should be for doing these nodes, and that's kind of why we have the advantage right now, even taking down Castro before she gets a move. Absolutely beautiful. The dodges help significantly there, leaving Spider-Punk and as well Scarlet Spider here at the very end here, which is kind of what we want, ideally. It's in a great place to be because we can still build up dodges, build up energy, and leaving Spider-Punk. So yeah, this is definitely more smooth than my other 2 attempts before because I had to back out, but thankfully it worked out. There you guys have it. Node 2, a lot quicker than Node 1, but you need more luck though. unfortunately. So yeah, I mean, the fun thing about this is that at least, wow, this is definitely challenging, which I really like. And again, it's going to set us up later on when we're building these guys up in preparation for the heroic. And keep in mind, guys, I do believe you need 3 stars in order to actually get through the heroic mode. So finally, we got Gamma, and we're up against mixtures of, looks like just Icarus, no Cersei. That's cool. And then as well as aspects of these the Uncanny X-Men there. So I do like putting, actually, what I've found from synergy wise is I like putting the tanks next to Red Hulk in the middle. With him taking more damage, he's going to get his ultimate quicker. We have She-Hulk and Hulk having opportunities to really cause havoc in terms of their damage and soaking, taking attack. So I'm going to be aiming for this left side here because the key to them is Thor. If we take out Thor, they're really not going to have much to do. So ideally, it'll be before Thor gets his 5 charges. We're going to hopefully take him down. They're going to get some benefits, however, unfortunately, because obviously they have the value of Thor falling with Valkyrie's passive. So we'll see. They should get some immunity and whatnot, unless it was just... Okay, no, looks okay. Perfect. That's good. He flipped our conditions, unfortunately, but that's okay. On Hulk, it's really good because he's just going to keep getting turn meter back anyways, and then the cleanse from She-Hulk. Perfect. Now we got Phoenix back in the game here, but now we're in an opportunity where we just don't want Phoenix coming back twice. So what I'm going to do is I do want to take down Magic first. So I'm going to stun Phoenix so that way she can't use her special. And again, guys, I'm going to be doing this probably in heroic mode as well. Activating the special there finally for Brawn to take advantage of the fact that we have the dodges now we can take advantage of. Unfortunately, I did want Phoenix to fall later, but you know, she was part of that cluster where Hulk activated his ultimate. It was good value for damage, so had to do it. It was worth it in my opinion. And then yeah, I would activate the Red Hulk ultimate because he's probably going to build up charges anyways in the next time we utilize his team, so not a big deal. All right. Looking good, guys. Yeah, depending on the length of the video, guys, I might just have to break this up into 2 parts because I just for the sake of your guys' viewing as well and just easier to navigate, I'll probably, this is node 3, I'll probably stop it after node 4 and do a part 2 because yeah, it's gonna be quite lengthy, I think. Now that I'm looking at it right now, the time of recording, and based on how we're positioning ourselves through the rest of this, not that I mind, but it's just, yeah, I obviously don't want you guys watching a 1 hour long video as well, just to get this out there. Okay, so looking good, guys. We took down Phoenix. We want to aim for Magic so that way she can't resurrect again. And there, now we're just basically cleaning up. We're basically cleaning up, and it's the last 5 here. So I'm okay. The Bleed's gonna take out Psylocke. We still have Icarus in the corner there. Let's just taunt that way. Damage is gonna be focused. Red Hulk still getting charges because he's getting attacked. Beautiful. But yeah, everyone's got so much bleed thanks to Red Hulk's ultimate that it's a good place to be right now that we're in. What I would like though is to patch ourselves up before the next node that we utilize Gamma. So again, the passive attacks from She-Hulk. Yeah, I really like the synergy of Gamma. They're just one of the smoother ones. I also felt the same about Deathseed as well when I used them in the sagas. They have some really great synergies with the bleeds, and you just be surprised how much damage it just does over time, right? I kind of want to save the special, but it's such a low cooldown that it's just gonna help me prevent you know, Valkyrie from getting her turn, and then we can hopefully finish her off. Yeah, there we go. And then everyone's getting patched up as well. So yeah, node 3, not bad, guys, not bad at all so far. Node 1 was longer with in terms of control. Node 2 was the hardest because we needed a little bit of luck. Node 3 was just making sure that we were aiming for the right targets, but pretty smooth sailing, guys. Okay, awesome. So then last but not least, node 4 here. So this is the one that will require Deathseed, and again, after that, it's going to be Kestrel, Deathpool, Spider Weaver. It's going to be the previously required characters, only specific previously required characters. So that's probably everybody who you want to decide. Yeah. So it's pretty much everyone else, and then the Horsemen is going to be the ones that wrap it up. So that's really cool. Awesome. Okay, the Deathseed team, I think honestly is the best. I just want to make sure that this is the setup I had when in all my other game settings. Yeah, having Psylocke in the middle was the right call. And then we also have Nemesis and Archangel. Okay, so with this one, they really capitalize on the bleed and finishing off, you know, enemies with Archangel, so that way energy is replenished. So this is the one where I would expect it to be the hardest, but we also need to watch out for, yeah, there's a couple guys here that unfortunately have the immunity. That's okay. I think a really nice advantage we have is that, like, up against a character like Gambit in this node, we can blind him. So even with his abilities, you know, that's really nice that we actually get that capability. We also need to watch out here for Moondragon. She can heal, so I'm going to activate the special there to do as much AoE as I can, kind of just weaken them all down. But the key really is going to be Dark Beast. You know, he just applies a lot of bleeds overall. I'm going to activate the ultimate here, canceling out Gambit, but as well, I like the secondary effects of applying bleed to that section there. And then I do want to apply some AoE. I'm going to aim for this middle cluster here, using the special to target everybody. And then you can see we get buffs as a result of that as well. And that's why we're going to just take advantage of that. Okay, and then slowly work our way down. We got to be mindful, though, however, of Omega Red. He's definitely one of the best characters right now on the map here. So we got to be mindful of that. Violet can cleanse as well if they don't have trauma. So another character we need to aim for. Got Adam Warlock there, providing his supportive capabilities with the ability block, but I think so as long as we keep characters like Violet and Omega Red controlled, we're going to be in a great spot. Fortunately, couldn't get the ability block there. We still have Gambit, however, on the radar there. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead, activate the ultimate on Violet, because do two things, right? We take out their cleanser and gives us energy back, and now I do want to activate Dark Beast's special to give us some buffs, but as well, again, that AoE damage that we're going for. I can't wait for Nemesis though. We can use a heal right now for a team heal, and you can just see kind of the damage that they're doing as well. Let's see. I still want to keep targeting Omega Red. He's just so powerful. Yeah, it's you know what it is? It's Gambit's passive attacks. I should have been watching for that more, but at this point, it is what it is. Maybe I can finish him off with the ultimate. Oh yeah, almost actually. Perfect. So now we got that out of the way. 4 guys left. So you know what? Because I see that their attacks are coming, I'm going to activate the ultimate, the blind. Because right now Psylocke's not in good shape, but thankfully she does have a cleanse. And we are going to go ahead. We're going to activate the ultimate. Ability block, apply some bleed. Again, it's going to be all this passive bleeding damage on the side, guys. And finally, we get Nemesis here, activating a very crucial ultimate ability to heal up, especially Psylocke. She can really use that love right now. And you know what? This is a great opportunity here to use the special for Archangel. Just look at all the bleeds, guys. They're just going to drop like flies. Oh, look at all that. Oh, wow. The passive attacks. And now the big thing that we have to worry about is just making sure that we have some key crowd controlling aspects here, inflicting our negatives, blinds, so forth. Yeah, we're looking good. Okay. Yeah, this is why I love the synergy of the Deathseed guys. They're really fun to play. And then, yeah, no Mega Red coming. I'm just going to see if I can ability block him. Fortunately, no dice, but, you know, the bleeds are really hitting hard. And, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's use the special there. Just apply some more heals. Not as big as the ultimate, obviously, but, yeah, we caused Spider Weaver to actually miss, too. And, unfortunately, we're going to have to just go ahead and do the attack. Yeah, we were just so focused on taking down everybody else, right? Let's just, like, it's hard to get everyone that you want. But, thankfully, only one more charge, and then we can go ahead and target Spider Weaver. Perfect. There we go. Even the bleed might actually take her down. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. There we go. Yeah. Almost, guys. Almost. So, I could use the ultimate, but you know what? We want to save it probably for the next node if this ability carries over. I'm not sure yet. Again, I think it does if you plan on using these characters for nodes afterwards. But, yeah, we're in a good spot. Everybody kind of patched up now. Everybody's HP. I was a little worried about Psylocke. Maybe it would have made more sense to put her in a less vulnerable position, but there you guys have it. First 4 nodes of the Apocalypse hard mode done, guys. So I'm going to break it up into 2 parts because I just think it's easier to digest. If you guys are able to see one half of it, and I'll definitely have the other piece released as well. So there you guys have it. Hopefully this helps you guys push through, especially this node 2. Again, I got a lot of super luck from it, but all my guys are gear tier level 16 as well as level 85 for your reference, and ISO 8 Blue 4 if I haven't upgraded them already. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll have the second part of the video out as well. Thank you as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.